Okay, so now we're going to put everything we know about parallel lines to the test. So here is a complicated picture. We got lots of lines going through here, transversals. We got 20 angles we're dealing with. I want you to notice that I color-coded them with the lines that may appear parallel or one color. This is a good strategy if you're dealing with a question on a test or it's already typed up. You can use a highlighter, and I'll teach you a strategy as we go. But here's the question. Which lines are parallel, and then why are they parallel? So a good answer might be like, A is parallel to B because of alternate interior angles. So let's look. So angle 1 and angle 11. So 1 and 11. Okay, so if you look at this, they're both dealing, A and B are the lines that could be parallel, and the C here is the transversal. And their corresponding angles, and we do know that if corresponding angles are congruent, lines are parallel. So we're going to say A is parallel to B because corresponding angles are congruent. Okay? A little trick here, right, just to realize is that 1 is made up of a blue and a red, and 11 is made up of a blue and a red. That's just a nice little trick, a little strategy to help you out. Okay, so now let's look at 12 and 7. So here's 12 and here's 7. They certainly look like alternate interior angles. If you need to, rotate the screen or your head so that you can see just the blue and the green. Okay, so 12 and 7. 12 is made up of blue and green. 7 is made up of blue and green. That's a good sign. And so in this case, C is parallel to D because of alternate interior angles being congruent. Okay. Okay, so now 8 and 7 together. 8 and 7 together, and 14. Okay, there's a little hint here that they equal 180, so we're hoping that they're same side interior angles because that's the only supplementary rule. So 8 and 7 together made up of blue and red. Notice this green line doesn't mess with 8 and 7. If that makes sense. So 8 and 7 and 14 are in fact same side interior angles, with these two red lines being the parallel ones and D being the transversal. So we're going to say A is parallel to B, same side are supplementary, and we'll just abbreviate that. Okay, next we're going to look at 13 and 7. 13 and 7. Well, there might be same side interior. Notice that 13 is made up of a green and a red, and 7 is made up of a green and a blue, right? So this other red, this B up here, isn't part of 7 at all, so we don't know anything about A and B, right? We know this A with angle 13, but the B we know nothing about. And with 7, we know something about this blue, this D line, but we know nothing about C. So this is a trick question. So we know no lines. Okay? And now for our last example, 9 is equal to 3. Okay, 9 is blue and red. 3 is blue and red, and they're alternate interior angles. So the C is parallel to D, and it's because alternate interior angles are congruent.